Just very impressed with this West Virginia team. I think the coaching staff has done an amazing job with their group. They play the right way. They play hard. They're physical. They share the ball. They play together. And very impressed because this is my 20th game. It's the first time we've seen them. And so I've only seen them on tape. But, seeing them in person and seeing this environment, seeing the crowd here, and, it's really good. You can see something special, is happening here with what I saw today. So very impressed with what I saw with West Virginia, the crowd, players, the coaches. Thought they did a terrific job.
Coach, you were down as much as 27 in the first half. How did you make sure your team wasn't losing composure during that stretch?
Well, you can go one or two ways in that situation. You can fold or you can keep fighting. And, our guys, for the most part this year, they keep fighting. And so, we talked about, some things we had to do to kind of make some adjustments. And but the main adjustment we had to make is we had to come out with the mindset that, it's a 20-minute game and we have to fight, in every possession. And I thought our guys, tried to do that.
What was some of the adjustments in the second half? Because you guys got off to a quick start.
Just playing, more within what we were doing in our system. Just making sure we got back to the basics of playing the way we do defensively and also making sure offensively we made more connecting plays.
Part of that adjustment, slowing down Small a little bit. He was really hot the first half, a little slower the second. What did you try to do with Javon?
Oh, absolutely. We were trying to do that all game versus him. It didn't work as well in the first half as it did in the second. He's a terrific young player. I've seen him now for 4 straight years. I love his game. The thing I've enjoyed most is watching him continue to improve every year. I think he's gotten better every year I've watched him play. It says a lot about his work ethic, and it shows out there on the floor. But really, it's hard to stop a young man like Smalls. You just hope to contain him, and that's what we were trying to do. I thought in the second half, we had a little better focus of identifying where he was at all the time, not giving him, opportunities that he got in the first half. But even with that, a guy like that, he can still go off because he can just manufacture shots and points on his own.
Coach Darius was phenomenal last game against Oklahoma State. He had another good game. He led UCF in scoring. Is it free range with him to let him shoot it as many times as he wants because he's got confidence?
No, absolutely. He's one of our best players, and so he has the ability to be. We want all our guys to be somewhat selective, but the shots he's taking, the shots he can make. He's not taking any shot that I hadn't seen him make in practice. And so, we're very confident in him and what he can do. But more importantly, I was impressed with his ability, especially in the second half, with the steals. His ability to get his hands on a lot of balls, create offense for us, create a couple of turnovers for them that gave us some momentum.
Was this the best defensive game you've seen Darius play?
It's hard to say. I had to go back and watch it on film. I mean, he's also had 7 steals in the previous game. I mean, not in the previous game, but in the game before, so he just tied his career high. But he's been terrific, on both sides of the basketball for us.
Coach, despite losing, you guys had a good finish to the second half. You cut it to single digits. What can you do to take that momentum into the tournament now?
Well, we have to take that, that's what we have. So we have to take this loss, into the, tournament with us. Of course, it's always disappointing to fall short. But then there are a lot of things that we can learn from and over the next couple of days that we can carry forward with us that may help us, in the tournament. So it's part of it is I thought our second half, our mindset, was a little bit different, and that's a big part of, your success.
Coach, this is your second year overall in the Big 12, but the first time ever with the 16-team Big 12. What has that taught you as a coach?
Well, it's a tough league. I mean, they're terrific coaches, terrific players. And so everything I've seen so far is what I expected. Expected to be some hotly contested contests, very competitive, from team to team. And that's what we've gotten. And so I don't think it's been really no surprises. I think the 20 games after the New Year's break has been, relentless, I think, for everybody. I think everybody has been relentless, but I think it kind of shows you kind of where you are as a team. When you go through a gauntlet like that, and I think it shows everybody kind of where you are and what you have to do to be better.
Coach, West Virginia on paper hasn't been the strongest rebounding team in the conference. Down the stretch, they had a couple of big rebounds, one off the missed free throw, another offensive rebound. Just how big was the rebounding for West Virginia in the game?
Oh, that was big. I mean, of course, anytime you can rebound the basketball, you look at really second chance points, 19-9. I mean, that's a 10-point differential right there. So their ability to rebound the basketball and put it back in, hurt us. And so I think, down the stretch they made a big play as well for an offensive rebound. So, we have to do a better job of rebounding the basketball, and you give them credit because they were able to make those plays.
You mentioned the relentlessness of this league in the conference schedule. For Darren and the staff to do what they've done this year, given the adversity of losing Tucker early in the year and brand new roster and all those things, just as a veteran coach like yourself who's been around for a while, how impressive is the job that Darren and the staff have done?
It's been very impressive. I think he and the staff have done an amazing job. I mean, to turn your roster completely over and to have success in this league that they've had this year says a lot about, him and his staff. I think they've done a really good job.
What's Kansas City going to be like? I mean, with all, you said the gauntlet of this league, what's this tournament going to be like?
It's an amazing tournament. I mean, I was only in it one time last year, and that's with, without the 4 teams that have been added. So it's going to be, a lot of hotly contested contests, very competitive. It's going to be exciting. I mean, I love the environment, the atmosphere. It's going to be sold out, and everyone likes to play, in front of a sold-out crowd. So I think the players are going to be, they're going to be amped up, excited to go, and that's why you call it March Madness. Anything can happen.
What does it take for a team to make a run in a tournament like that?
You take it one game at a time. It's the only way you're going to be able to make a run is you can't make any run if you don't win. So you just got to take it one game at a time and keep trying to build momentum throughout the tournament.
Travel, do you guys go home or do you go straight out to Kansas City from here? What's your travel going to be?
We go straight to Kansas City from here.
All set? Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.